For those of you that were there, the NTE live stream, Neverness to Everness, was a banger live stream. Like this containment test, and they've changed so much since the original beta test, and I am very excited to hopefully be a part of this. Right, I'm hoping they accept me in because I want to try this out. It looks so good, and comparatively to Tower of Fantasy, this looks 1,000 times better. Right, so we're going to get into what exactly was a part of this live stream. But of course, before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and check out, all my other videos, obviously, and leave a comment down below what you're most excited about when it comes to Neverness to Everness. And then don't forget to check out GamerSubs. Also use code TYSTRA for 10% off of your purchase. This is a good deal. I highly recommend Pestilence Antidote, which is what I'm using right now in my bow cup. Gotta love the bow cup. But let's go ahead and dive right into everything that's being talked about. Now, of course, we know that the test is going to start on July 3rd, and it's going to last for basically 2 weeks, right? The download pre-download will happen on July 2nd. So probably expect emails to start going out maybe at the end of this week, maybe around like June 29th. Who knows? But I am very stoked about that, but let's go ahead and dive in. In this test, we are going to be expanding into 5 different parts of the region now. Originally, it was 3. Now we're in 5 different ones. And my God, these areas look absolutely astounding with the new graphics overhauls that they have done. Like these places are beautiful. The biggest thing for me was at least a part of this was the rain that they showed. This shows off the snow, which by the way, the snow is actually going to affect your car in the sense of how you can like control your drift and stuff like that if it gets a little too slippery on the roads. That's what I find the most amazing about this, is that they are making this weather system to actually affect the overworld in such a way where it actually feels kind of realistic, and I really dig that in my games. I really do. Now, of course, let's go ahead and go into the next part where they talk about I forgot my point with the weather system, right? We'll get to the characters here in just a second. But with the weather system, the rain itself as well looks astounding. Like the rain actually like has individual like puddles. It's not all like, oh, the whole floor is shiny and reflective. It is patches on the ground that are reflective. And I love that. I think that was such an awesome detail that they added to this. So now let's dive into the new characters that they talked about during this one. We have Hotori, which, oh my God, bro. She has this thing where she can stop time as an idle animation, and she could stop the rain and snow and you could see it as it stops. Bro, it's little details like that that make me love a game, and already I love these little details. My beard's trying to eat y'all up. I'm having a bad beard day, by the way. I don't know if y'all could tell. But we also got Bai Kang, who is a dude that probably every girl and Ryuki Sensei is going to be lusting over. But, he looks good. I think that he's really cool. Some of these attacks that these characters have are absolutely sick, by the way. The animations they did were amazing. And then, of course, we got Hathor, which is a newer character as well. All 3 of these characters will be a part of this new test, so I'm praying I get in. I'm praying I get Hotori. But let me know out of the 3 which one is your favorite. Now, of course, we also got new anomaly commissions, which is added new anomaly commissions like Octopus, Sea Prisoner, Beast King, and Sadie Teddy, which are basically, the enemies that we're going to be fighting to get materials. So pretty cool. They're adding more vehicles to this one. And also, it looks like we're going to be getting a free scooter. We're getting to scoots, right? We're getting to scoots. I'm pretty excited for that. I'm really wanting to test the system out, right? We're getting more housing available. This house looks really cool. Obviously, that's going to be the house we want to go for. It has an indoor garage and everything. They're adding new features as well, like vehicle requisition, where you use the blue cat-eared girl to commandeer a car. There's a wanted system just like in GTA. Online racing mode against your friends and other people where you could earn money in the game. Awesome. You have your own business to manage. You have delivery commissions. You got different furniture that you could purchase and that looks cool from certain like things. Bro, this game is literally GTA anime. And I'm all for it. Listen, I was a big fan of GTA back in the day. GTA 3 through probably, I'd say Vice City and Vice City Stories was probably my big ones. And of course, like San Andreas, I played a crap ton of that one. I've beaten it a couple times. But it's the fact that this is like the anime style one. It's like when they took Dark Souls and made an anime with like, what was it called? Code Vein, which Code Vein I thought was great. Let me know if you guys are psyched for Code Vein too, by the way. I'm all for that. I think it's great. But yeah, this game looks so good with all the different like GTA aspects added to it. It's fantastic. We got new episodes coming out and a spin-off episode for the story in case you're excited for the story modes and stuff like that. We got some other key info like the environment improvements. Looks really cool. Looking a lot nicer. Character updates, which is like the biggest things is like they made to where the clothing is actually affected by like the wind or your movements and stuff. So it looks a lot nicer, a lot more realistic in that regard. We did get some updates to these characters. Alphard, Gun, yeah. Daffodil, which is adorable. I love tomboy girls, man. I'm just saying. And then Blackbird is just hot. God, they know how to design some very hot women. Now, of course, this is going to go over as well a lot of the character enhancements that they talked about. They optimized the control, they optimized character animations, and remade some of the skills, optimized monster attack detection, optimized the camera logic while you're fighting. They added critical dodge counterattack, and they added parry attacks as well. So it might be a little bit reminiscent of like Wuthering Waves in regards to the parry system. So I'm all for that. I think that that's actually cool. It adds more to the combat. We don't want it to be like super cookie cutter and basic, like, you know, the games that pioneered this. Like, let's be honest here. And this isn't a jab at Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact, when it released, was great for its time. But I feel like we have to evolve these types of games into something different. And I think NTE is going into that right direction, just like WoWa did. WoWa added the parry system. I think that adding a parry system and critical dodge moments for your, you know, game is really, really beneficial to the overall product of the game. So there's that. There's a new route tracking system for your cars. There's also like an initial decar that I saw in there, which was pretty cool. So there's that. Basically you get, and I'm a fan of this. I won't lie. I've got a little bit of a soft spot for, simulator games. It's basically Supermarket Simulator inside your game. It's insane to me. I think it's great. I think it's awesome. Adding so like people will be like, oh, it's just a ripoff of the game, just like how Genshin Impact was a ripoff of Breath of the Wild. But at the end of the day, like if you see something that works and people enjoy it, like use it. Who cares? What, are you gonna be like freaking the Pokemon company or fucking Game Freak, just, you know, suing everybody just because they have like a mechanic where you put a ball or a Pokemon or a monster in a ball? Oh, come on now. Character acquisition, they got the Scarborough Fair, which is how you obtain these characters, right? S-class characters from the limited board are always the current featured ones. You will never lose another 50-50, which means guaranteed summons, baby. That is the second game that I'm loving right now that is doing that. And Duet Night Abyss is the other one, dude. I think that 100% guaranteeing a new character is important to keeping people interested in playing your game. This is amazing. Love it. Love everything so far about NTE. They got mobile optimization. So I was saying this a lot in my reaction, right? And I want to be clear. I don't hate mobile users. I don't. I think, though, that you are doing yourself a disservice by playing these games on mobile. It's just how it is. We live in a day and age, and I know it's tough because obviously people can't get the top of the line computer or top of the line laptop. But if you're getting something equivalent to the Snapdragon, you're basically paying for like a at least decent laptop that could probably handle it just as good, right? That's my opinion, though. If you already have a top of the line phone and you're downloading NTE, don't let me stop you, but at least get it to where you could actually get one of those little controllers that connect to your phone, because God, I feel so bad for you having to use your screen like that. It's a terrible thing for me. But if you do play it and you enjoy it, hey, that's on you. I feel bad for you. That's just me. Then, of course, the last little part before we get into the whole list of optimizations that they've done, which we'll try and read through them as quickly as we can. But they are doing a music festival, an online music festival, to celebrate the tests and all that for NTE. And I'm hoping that they release a release date or a projected release date. By the way, don't mind me. I'm at the later end of the sickness that I've been dealing with for like a couple weeks now. It's almost done. It's just a throat thing right now, so my apologies. Now, let's go ahead and dive into everything that they fixed, because this is 2 pages long, guys. So, open world updates, added more NPC behaviors like phone calls, taking shelter from the rain, and conversations to give more interaction in the world. Added more interactable small animals, added more tram and bus routes, added map and open world map navigation functions, optimized map and icon display effects, added more selectable weather options, and optimized shortcut key functions. Character visual enhancement, character hair highlight effects optimization, character eyebrows, material optimization, outline lighting optimization, self shadow, lighting, rendering support, lumen, global illumination, point light source, attenuation optimization, and skin rendering, adding subsurface scattered technology, enhanced translucency. There we go. Effects. Basically, it's giving more details to the character that needs to be there. Like, I noticed that some of the stuff on the clothing after this recent, like, you know, after they fixed everything, it looks so much better and it lights up differently depending on where you're at. We do have the character combat updates as well. Added combat mechanism parry attack, added critical dodge and counter attack, remade female protagonist model, updated skills, optimized entry attack, character switch entries, interruption input buffers, combat camera adaptability, Esper cycle effects, optimized mint, Fadia, Skia, Lacrimosa, Nanali, Sakiri, and Adler combat animation. So I believe those are all characters, if I remember correctly. Optimized arc display effects and added more controllable characters, which were the 3 that we talked about. Hotori's hot, I'm just saying. And then here is the final set of optimizations ready to go. Open world combat experience, blood on the cursed blade, tidal ascension, and other monster infested area atmosphere optimizations, treasure chest effects iteration, wandering puppet gameplay, clue tips optimizations, inspiration, Terminator entry and color change effects, proliferative C, new elite monsters and gameplay optimizations, Headless Rider entrance effects optimization, added more gameplay and combat instances. The Headless Rider, though, by the way, we got to see how you get to him and how you fight him. It looks insane, bro. Looks really cool. Vehicle updates, added custom license plate function, which is dope. More car models, car modification parts and decals, vehicle driving feel, especially in the weather, drift effects, right side boarding function, vehicle tire puncture, which we got to see that during the wanted level stuff, which looked really good. Then optimized weather effects on vehicle performance, which we just talked about. And the Witch's House, which is going to be an area that we could go to. Added Witch Blackbird's first meeting animation and related actions. Optimized the Witch's House lighting effects. Optimized the Witch's House scene and surrounding atmosphere. And expanded the Witch's House divination treasure hunting. Now, of course, a lot of this might just go over your head, but I want to just make it abundantly clear. What they've done to NTE from what the live stream showed just looks so good. It looks amazing comparatively to what it looked like during the first test. So to me, I think that NTE went from, oh, it's just gonna be whatever, to now actually being able to compete with the likes of Ananta, Duet Night Abyss, maybe Silver Palace, but we gotta see more about Silver Palace as it comes out. But am I excited for NTE? 1000%. This game looks so good. from the recent like test to now, it is like night and day from what it looks like. I didn't get to do the recent test, but they showed a lot of what they had for the recent test. And my God, they hit it out of the park with this one, guys. I encourage you to pre-register for NTE. I encourage you to sign up for the recruitment. And I encourage you all to really give this game a shot. As somebody who did not like Tower of Fantasy, I really want to give this game a shot because this looks 1,000 times better than Tower of Fantasy could ever look. And that's just my opinion. But let me know in the comments down below what you think about NTE. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're most excited for. And of course, we will see you in the next video. Please take care and be safe.